Did the Ravens overpay to get Odell Beckham?
Nah, man. The
What?
Ravens. I mean, when you think about their receiving core, you got Rashad Bateman. I mean, has he proven himself?
I mean, it's
Devin
only
Duvernay.
his first year, though.
Yeah, I mean Devin Duvernay. Are you gonna say Devin Duvernay? I mean, come on, man. In the last so many years, the Ravens have been the worst when it comes to wide receivers production in the NFL. You could try to blame
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson, but I mean, come on, man. I don't think that it's all on Lamar. Is it some of it? Some of it on Lamar? Absolutely. We're not going to deny that. But his MVP season, he had Hollywood Brown, a young stud wide receiver. And I think now you bring in somebody like Odell Beckham. It's 1 year. Some people can say, "Oh, well, he got way too much money for 1 year," but it's 1 year. If they don't want him after this year, he's off the books. If he comes in and balls out, you still don't have to commit to him long term. So, excuse me, it's 1 year. I say go for it. You got a stud tight end in Mark Andrews that should help him out. It should help Odell Beckham out. If Rashad Bateman could be what Rashad Bateman was drafted to be, and then you bring in a guy like Nelson Aguilar, Devin Duvernay played some good football from last year from time to time, and then you got hopefully you get that big piece, which is Lamar Jackson to re-sign. I like what the Ravens are doing. You gotta go for it right now. You believe that you're a Super Bowl team. That defense can play some football. I don't have an issue because it's a 1 year deal. You gave him $15 million. It is not the end of the world. So I have no issue. Now, had they given him 3 years, $45 million, I would have said, pump the brakes, people. Then now you're doing too much. But 1 year, $15 million, I have no issue with that. And they're still under the salary cap. Calm down.
I think the Ravens got desperate in this, and I was saying it was trying to find a way to persuade to get Lamar Jackson back, but I wouldn't pay him 18 million. That's
He can
close to
earn up.
20.
He can earn up to 18 million.
Technically, okay, it's 15 million a year, but the amount of money he's getting, man, like this is like that type of money. That's like what an elite wide receiver gets, and I don't think Odell Beckham is no longer an elite wide receiver from 20, from his very last season with the Giants to the 2 seasons he was with uh the Cleveland Browns, and then I think the last 2 seasons Odell Beckham, his numbers hasn't been like anything crazy that you could say, yo, he's putting up, you know, Madden type of numbers. Odell Beckham isn't looked upon as a top 5 wide receiver. He's not looked upon as a top 10 wide receiver. The type of money they give him is they're basically saying, hey, you're our number one option. Go get us the ball. Go make some plays for us. And I don't think Odell Beckham is that anymore, man. And I just think they paid way too much for Odell Beckham, man. 18 million. I mean 15 million up to 18 million, that's way too much for me. And I think it's a way to get Lamar Jackson back in good graces. Um and obviously, Lamar wanted Odell to come to the team, and they've been talking about reuniting and teaming up with each other, and I think that's one of the reasons why the Ravens are they did that. I don't think they would have signed Odell Beckham if Lamar didn't want him. I think they only did this because that's what Lamar wanted, and and he did get an. We always thought he was gonna go for the Jets. Obviously, the Jets thing didn't work out because the Jets they didn't match the offer because they knew it was too much. I don't think the Jets were gonna pay him around 15 million. And I
Okay.
just
Okay, let me stop you right there. Because I feel like you disrespecting that LSU alone. Shout out to LSU, man. Y'all know what the vibes are, man. Okay, so I pulled it up. Odell Beckham's getting $15 million a year. That's not top 10 money. when it comes to wide receivers. That's not top 10 money. You know who makes more than Odell Beckham? Hunter Renfro. So let's pump the brakes there, okay?
Oh,
Hunter Renfro makes more than Odell Beckham. You know who else makes more than Odell Beckham? Tyler Lockett, Christian Kirk, Cortland Sutton, and Odell Beckham makes the same amount of money. So calm down. Calm down.
I mean, it's a different market, though.
Okay, but hold on. You want to talk about the Jets? The Jets are paying Corey Davis almost $13 million a year. Listen, this is no disrespect to Corey Davis. Corey Davis, you're welcome to come on the NBA show at any time you like, and we can definitely talk. But Odell Beckham, yes, we know maybe he's not the same Odell Beckham where he should be in the elite class. I get it. But Odell Beckham is box office. You know how many Odell Beckham jerseys you're going to see in the stands? That alone, they box office. I think that you have to go ahead and sign him. The last time we saw him in the Super Bowl, he played well. We're not going to act like he didn't play well in the Super Bowl. Yes, he had Cooper Kupp on the other side of him. Yes, we understand Cooper Kupp was getting majority of the double coverage. We get all that. But you got Mark Andrews. You got J.K. Dobbins. If you get Lamar Jackson, you're going to have to worry about Odell Beckham. If Rashad Bateman could be a good number 2, I think Duvernay could be a really good number 3. This could be a really Bateman could be the 1. It could turn out where Beckham's the 2. But for market purposes, I think that for 1 year, you see what you did with Odell. If Odell is a stud, then you hit a home run. If he's a dud, you lose after this year. It's not the end of the world. You show Lamar Jackson, look, we went for it. We went for it. You saw talent, we want to get Odell Beckham. You might have paid a little bit more than you wanted to. You might have felt more comfortable around that Corey Davis price range at $13 million. I get it, but at the end of the day, it's $2 million more. Let's stop making
it's 2023, and we're saying we're mentioning box office attached to Odell Beckham's name.
You don't think he's box office? Or are you not gonna watch the Ravens first game? Yes or no? Just tell me that. Do you not want to see Odell Beckham in that black and purple?
Yeah, because Lamar Jackson, that's why.
Okay, if Odell had signed with the Jets, you don't want to see Odell?
Yeah.
You want to see Odell. I want to see Odell. The fans want to see Odell. Odell is he's a walking brand.
I remember the last time we were excited about Odell Beckham was when he was teaming up with his former teammate Jarvis Landry, and that didn't go well.
It didn't go great. And look, I'm not saying Odell Beckham. For all my fantasy owners out there, I'm a fantasy guru. Y'all know it. Shout out, man, to Keo. He don't want to admit that, but we gonna go ahead and be honest about it. I'm a fantasy guru, and I'm telling you, I'm not sitting there telling you that Odell Beckham is gonna be an elite fantasy wide receiver. That's not what I'm here to tell you. What I'm saying is, you're making Lamar Jackson happy. Hopefully, he seems to be happy. He put it on his Instagram. You got somebody like Mark Andrews, who's still going to be the number 1 target over there. We're not going to change that. We know that he's going to be the number 1 target. J.K. Dobbins should be fully healthy. Lamar Jackson, man, Rashad Bateman, another year. I like the signing. It's 1 year. It's 1 season.
Yeah, but you could use that in a trade to get like DeAndre Hopkins or somebody.
But okay, so and look, I love D-Hop. So you're gonna pay D-Hop $27 million a year? D-Hop's 31 years old. You're gonna pay D-Hop almost $30 million a year when you could get Odell for half that?
I don't know if he wants $30 million a year.
No, he got his contract right now. I'm looking at it. It's $27 million, almost $28 million. Come on, man. Let's go, man. You gotta be real about the situation.
Well, we'll see how it goes, but I'm not sold on it. All NFL fans that's excited about this Odell Beckham experiment, it's just an experiment.
So you think they'd have been better at 10 million? You've been okay with 10 million?
Yeah, 10 million, man. I thought it's just way too much, though. Like, that's a lot of money.
They're gonna recuperate that just in jersey sales alone. I think. I'm not gonna say
Yeah. I think they'll definitely get make a lot of jersey sales because Odell Beckham's name is a household name, not just on the field but off the field also. But the performance got to show it on the field though, man.
what's a success to you? Give me a stat line for next year. What's a successful year for Odell Beckham?
Staying healthy,
Facts.
over 70 plus receptions and 1,200 yards.
Wow, you gonna say 1,200? Okay, I like where you started. I like where you started. That's the most important thing. He got to stay healthy. Over anything else, he has to stay healthy. Even if he doesn't have the most productive year, if he's more of like a guy that you have to prepare for, in the sense of we gotta watch Odell, but Rashad Bateman ends up having 1,200 yards, like you just mentioned, or Duvernay has a big year. If he does that for those two guys' career, then that's fine with me. But he has to stay healthy. That's the number one thing. A successful year for me would be 60-something catches, 1,000 yards. That'd be a super success. 60-something catches, 1,000 yards, 6-7 touchdowns. That's a good year for Odell Beckham.
I mean, he better. He's the number one option on that
Okay, but
team.
he's coming. No, he's not. Mark Andrews is the number one option. We're not doing that. We're not gonna do that.
We don't. I mean, we don't know how much Mark Andrews make though.
Come on, man. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy.
18 million, man, for 1 year.
Hey, bro, we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out real soon. We just have to agree to disagree on this one, but I have no issue with the 50. You gotta pay a little bit more for a guy like Odell Beckham because he's so box office, man. LSU, what up? Y'all know I'm gonna hold it down. Go Tigers.
I mean, and then for those people out there, am I considered drafting him in fantasy? Hell yeah, I'm drafting him in fantasy.
I know you are.
In the flex position.
That's a tradable asset. That is a tradable asset in fantasy football. There's no doubt about that.
No, but if it is definitely a win if somebody gets him like in a 16-team league and he's like your wide receiver too. I think that is a win for anybody.
I like him in the flex, but I get what you're saying.
Okay, so we